Live from Camp Studios in Tucson, Arizona, it's the Ansel Show with your hosts, Ansel and Drew.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the Ansel Show. It's been another lovely day here in Tucson, Arizona. I'm super happy to be here. We got a great show, another great show for you tonight. Spinning off a great show last week. Tyler Johnson is once again back on the show. Welcome back, my man.
Thank you for having me.
As always a great co-host to have on the show. I'm going to be playing some more upbeat music this time, actually. I've been playing a lot of hip-hop recently, but this time it's going to be a little bit more dancey, so get ready for a great Thursday night dance party in your house, even if it's just you, your teddy bear, and a bottle of wine. All in all, it's going to be fun. All right, so before we get into the music, tonight's top stories that we're going to be talking about here. First of all, I have to say, unfortunately, the news for this week has been pretty dismal. East Coast continues to get battered under intense storms. Shia LaBeouf is going completely crazy. Violence has been escalating in Ukraine. It's been actually pretty incredible to watch what's happening there. You can actually watch that stream live online, the Ukraine Revolution. It's been crazy. But anyway, dismal news. But the saddest thing in all, the United States hockey team has gone down to the Canadian team, which means that's 4 more years we have to retain custody of Justin Bieber.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I did not know that was on the line.
Yep, that was what was on the line. So, sorry, folks, you stuck with us.
I give up, you guys. How hard is it to get a Canadian citizenship? Because at some point, we as Americans are going to have to accept complete ownership of Justin Bieber, and when that happens, I just don't want to be a part of it anymore.
I don't want to be part of this planet anymore. All right, in other news, this will be interesting to you, Tyler. A ballot has been proposed to California legislator, no joke, with the bold idea of splitting the state of California into 6 smaller states.
Okay, that I had not heard this. 6 is interesting. Back when I was growing up in San Diego, we had always proposed the splitting of California into 2 states, being San Diego and the bad part.
Got a little bias there. Well, as you can imagine, the LA region pretty much encompasses an entire state to himself, which means that if this bill passes, LA would become the state with the largest number of startup t-shirt companies per capita.
I do have to correct you on that one. Again, it is San Diego. I myself started 3 in high school.
Oh my gosh, you would have done that.
Well, I think the Cafe Press shops are still up, so get those hot designs. I was just learning Photoshop.
Check out Cafe Press, but also we had to say geologists have predicted that the combined weight of Hollywood's ego would actually sink that state underwater without the weight of the rest of California.
One can only hope.
So, in all, if this bill happens, that's probably what's going to happen. Geologic disaster. All right, on to the next story. Some political news for you. The Supreme Court will be taking up soon a case against the executive lengths President Obama has threatened to take in his State of the Union address to enact programs in defense of climate change. Some people feel that Obama has sort of overstepped the reach of his power as president and will require a Supreme Court ruling to keep his climate action in check. However, minutes later, this case was dismissed by the Supreme Court. Their statement, "We just stepped outside. This shiz is really cold. Climate change is for real, dog."
You know, that's the nice thing about climate change getting so out of hand is that it's getting really hard to deny it because the weather is crazy.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, of course, it's from last week. It's just really dark wizards. It's really the cause.
That's true.
All right, and in our last story of the night, ancient Viking crusaders have predicted the sudden and inevitable end of the world in the following months. Apparently, a Viking prophecy says that 3 freakishly cold winters in between of 2 not-so-hot summers signifies the end of the world as we know it. And, of course, we're sitting here in Tucson like, this makes no sense to us.
So we survived the Mayans a couple of years ago, and now this one, assuming that we make it through this Viking prophecy, I am going to prophesize right now for all of you that the world will continue to 2015. And if that does happen, I expect you to worship me as I am the second coming of Jesus. You're welcome.
You heard it here. All right, and with that, we're going to our first song of the night. It's a new remix by a guy named Popa Ska, Heart of Glass, featuring Denny White.
Escape the shadows, run fast, try to fight the devil off with your back. Learn to crawl before you stand, then you realize what we had. Echoes of my voice will take you home, then we'll watch the sunlight turn into gold. Never been here before. Oh, oh. So give me your heart of glass, give it to me and don't take it back. Give me your heart of glass, give it to me and don't take it back. Everywhere you roam, time to stay, don't fight it anymore. So give me your heart of glass, give it to me and don't take it back. God only knows it's the end I fear. Feels like I've been waiting a million years. Marched through the storm and battled the flames. Finally found you in my darkest place. Two phantoms in the night, together alone. Wanna watch the moonlight, put on a show. Never wanna let you go. Wanna let you go. Everywhere you've roamed, time to stay, don't fight it anymore. So give me your heart of glass. Give me your heart of glass. Give me your heart of glass. Give it to me and don't take it back. Give me your heart of glass. Give it to me and don't take it back. Everywhere you roam, time to stay, don't fight it anymore. Give me your heart of glass. Give it to me and don't take it back. Take it back.
Very beautiful song there. I just recently discovered that one today, actually. Again, that is Popeska. That's Popeska. The song is called Heart of Glass. You can find it on their SoundCloud. I'm not sure if it's up on YouTube yet. Fresh tracks coming in on the Ansel Show. All right, anyway, so we mentioned it in the top stories. We're itching to talk about it. I don't know if anybody has been keeping up on this, but Shia LaBeouf has been doing some interesting things recently. As you know, Shia LaBeouf from Transformers fame, and also Even Stevens.
That's right. And
Tyler, why don't
now one of the premier performance artists of our time.
Yeah, see, apparently now you can see Shia LaBeouf at his performance. The show is a one-person show. You go into a room, and Shia LaBeouf is sitting there with a paper bag over his head, crying. Tyler will explain to you his transformation.
Apparently, intermittently crying. You know, you got to be pretty lucky to get in there while he's balling.
Could you imagine just telling your kids, I saw Shia LaBeouf crying when I was younger. You missed it.
Yeah, you're gonna tell my grandkids about that one. The show is called #I Am Sorry.
But you got to explain to our viewers who don't know what happened.
So if you like
crazy.
Ansel have not been keeping up with the Shia LaBeouf saga, starting all the way back in the late '90s, or should we maybe just do the recent stuff?
I would say just recent. I'm sorry.
So Shia LaBeouf made a short film starring Jim Gaffigan, which turned out to be plagiarized entirely from a comic artist named Daniel Clowes.
A little bit messed up.
Yeah, not cool. Though he did attempt to make it right directly after he apologized, but it turned out that his numerous apologies on Twitter had also been plagiarized from various places on the internet, various famous quotes.
Man. Yo, dog, I heard you like plagiarism.
Exactly. Someone needs to get an exhibit involved in this one. In more recent news, Shia LaBeouf has been walking around with a paper bag on his head, tweeting the phrase, I am not famous anymore, once a day on Twitter. And the most recent development, famous actor and artist James Franco has written an op-ed defending LaBeouf, assuming that his performance art of late is in fact performance art and not a mental breakdown, defending him as an artist and an actor.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. There's a lot of evidence to the contrary, not even just cracking jokes.
I think the most likely. I don't necessarily believe that LaBeouf is having a mental breakdown. I think maybe he's a little bit unstable. I think the most likely thing that's going on here is that he got caught plagiarizing and decided to try to turn it into a win by making it look like the plagiarism was on purpose by continuing to plagiarize.
Yeah, it's sort of like, man, I had an awful thing that I was just an awful analogy. I'm not going to say that.
Let's hear it.
No. I was going to say it's sort of like, somebody walking in on you while you're,
Yeah. Wasn't me.
touching it. Yeah, So I feel like, it's, yeah.
Wait,
there's no way you can actually.
Was there a self-pleasure joke in there?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought,
like that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait,
we should disclaimer. Can we disclaimer right now?
The joke here, the analogy that Ansel was trying to make was that someone walks in on you while you are pleasuring yourself, and apparently Ansel's strategy here is that he continues to pleasure himself.
Oh my God!
Until at such a point the person believes that he wanted them to walk in on him. Correct?
Yes.
That's an interesting strategy, Ansel, and I will not be coming over to your house anytime soon.
My strategy. I'm saying that this is sort of what Shia LaBeouf is doing. I just want to disclaimer, though, right now, that the opinions of myself and Tyler Johnson in no way represent Camp Student Radio or the Ansel Show.
They do, however, represent the University of Arizona.
Gosh, Tyler. Okay. So anyway, this is definitely an example of what fame can do to somebody, though, for sure. And I feel that.
One more point. I know you're trying to wrap it up. I don't care. Do you think that Franco, who we do acknowledge as something of an artist, he is obviously a very smart man. I believe he holds multiple degrees from Yale. Do we believe that James Franco lending his credibility to LaBeouf here gives him any actual credibility?
I honestly don't see this helping him that much. I mean, James Franco is a respected artist, but I don't.
If anything, it makes me respect Franco less, that he can't see a deception or something that is honestly just not art when it's staring him in the face. I think he's gotten a little too avant-garde.
Well, there still are people who believe that Justin Bieber is an artist, so
it's all about the music, man.
The world doesn't have much hope. Sorry to any believers out there. All right, we're going to roll into our next song. It's a new rap track. Toronto-based rapper Omar Lynx has got a cool name. I just heard this track today. I want to drop it on you. It's called Can't Forget. Omar Lynx, Can't Forget.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from the sun.
You all committed, I'm in your mind and you can't forget it. Don't try to fight it, it's catching fire and you gotta let it. Just let it breathe, let it off of the leash. Caddy playing the 9 and let it off on the beat. Oh, that's the truth, nothing left for you to do. I must be wasting my time if I ain't making the news. If I ain't making the move, then I ain't covering no ground. And I'm not doing my job if I ain't repping my town. But go figure, go home, go bigger. They can't handle the style, homie, they all bitter. They all lame, looking red in the face. You better step in the line before you get in the way. Cause I'm back, baby, back on the bat, baby. And that may be the last time that you act, baby. There's no frontin', no ignoring the numbers. I make a fool out of winter, I'll make a circus in summer.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown.
It's something new, I can feel it in the wind. See it in the sky, feel it in my wings. See it in my eyes, I'ma keep it to the end. I don't need to roll again, ain't no secret I'ma win. Cause my flow's so handsome, bars always on top, a ace in my sleeve, flask in my back pocket. There's no excuses, no draws, no losses. Y'all can pray all that you want, but you can't stop it. My skin thick and my heart way heavy. You too late if you weren't born ready. Soon as they let me, I'll be throwing confetti. Shit, I'll be kissing the bride, and this ain't even my wedding. Well, that's a test of my character, proof of my ill will. Sitting on the edge with these frauds, but I'm still real. I stay busy when there's nothing to do. I've been to battle before, so I got nothing to prove.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown.
Back, baby, baby, back, 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 baby, baby, back, baby. Can't forget it. Back, back, baby, baby, back, baby, 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 baby.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown. Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown.
All right, welcome back again. That was Omar Lynx, Can't Forget. Nice little track recently discovered, dropping for you here on the show. All right, so next thing I really wanted to talk about, something recently that's been dropped. We've been lighting up Facebook about this today, and I'm sure a lot of you are very have pretty strong opinions about this, but the law SB 1062 recently dropped, and essentially
It dropped like a single.
oh yeah, like a single.
Yo, check my new single, Arizona House of Representative.
AZ
SB
Rep.
1062.
Yo, what up, everybody? AZ Rep's new single, SB 1062.
Coming hot off 1070. We blew up the spot with that banger. Check out 1062.
1072 with even more crazy backup
Called it
vocal tracks
72.
from Tyler Johnson right there.
Bow.
Everybody after the show, go look up Waka Flocka Flame does background vocals. It's hilarious. Guarantee you will laugh your butt off. But anyway, serious topic, Tyler. Get on with it.
serious.
Okay, so
I'm leaning forward.
SB 1062, essentially how this law works is it allows business owners to refuse services to somebody based on their religious preferences. So if you can prove that you have reasonably held religious beliefs, you are allowed to refuse services to somebody based on their, say, sexual orientation or also religious preferences.
Right.
However, this does not apply in cases of emergency, as we saw. If you have an
Yeah,
emergency, luckily, yeah, that's ridiculous. However, I do think that this kind of opens some windows for racial profiling.
I mean, it obviously does.
Yeah.
It opens not just racial profiling, but profiling based on sexual preference, which is.
Sorry, I should have said that, not racial profiling.
I mean, if you maybe like polls violate your religious belief.
People would try to use that for years.
I'm sorry, I can't serve you here. I'm against Irish people. Yeah, it's part of my religion. I don't believe in them. No, but so obviously this is problematic. The idea is that it will allow people to refuse service to someone based on their sexual preference. The impetus for the law is a Portland case where a baker is being sued for refusing to bake a cake for a gay couple.
To be honest, though, I just do not see this law lasting that long. I feel like
it's Arizona, man.
Yeah, but even the case, like 1070 when it first came out, got a ton of backlash, national backlash.
Yeah, and this one is too. It's on Huffington Post. People are angry about it.
Yeah, so it's just sort of, even though Arizona is one of the states that's the last to change on these social issues.
Yeah,
I feel like
yes,
social change is
obviously
inevitable.
we will get there as an entire country.
Yeah.
The issue is not so much the bill, and the bill is an issue. Obviously, it's not cool. Because it does seem on its surface legal. It protects religious freedom, which is one of the things that we are, about in the United States.
Yeah.
The problem is not necessarily the bill. The bill is a symptom of the fact that we have people in this country who think that it is against their religious beliefs to associate with homosexuals.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, and I guess another thing, another point that somebody had just texted me and said too is that it also breaches some strange territories on the idea that how do you probe these people whether they are that sexual orientation?
Right,
Like,
people do have a right to privacy.
Yeah.
Obviously the Portland case is a rare exception where, when they asked the baker to put two dudes on top of the cake, he probably knew what was up.
Yeah, in that case.
Or two
That
ladies.
kind of
I don't
throws it
know.
out there a little bit. You send your dad the wedding invitation, it's two guys. I think he's gonna know.
Right. But there are other places where you could surmise that people go, quote unquote, against your religious beliefs without asking them any questions. Maybe two women walk into a restaurant holding hands.
Yeah.
And the restaurant owner throws them out. Like, I'm all for religious freedom, but this is I think too far.
It opens the door for just so
Yeah.
many instances of
on the bright side, if this does pass, we will be able to know which businesses are refusing the kind of businesses that would refuse service to people who oppose their religious beliefs, and we can boycott those businesses.
Yeah,
and
this is very true.
I'm all for those kind of people going out of business. Honestly.
Yes, most definitely. Try to stay neutral on most topics here in the show, but I think this is one that we can both,
some stuff is very easy to stay neutral on. We are not economists. We should not be espousing views on the economy. We are human beings, so we should be espousing views on human rights.
All right. Well, and with that, we're going to go into our next track. Thank you, Tyler. I feel like you had some really good stuff to say there.
I did. You did too.
Thank you. This next song is called Mystery Skulls. It's a remix by a man named Ghost. Another just kind of obscure artist I'm bringing to you tonight. Just heard it, though, and I'm in love with it. Check it out. And I just want to say, I just received word.
Oh?
I just want to say, I just received word a couple seconds ago that we are going to be having a very special guest on the Ansel Show tonight.
You guys, I don't even know who it's going to be.
Here
this
in a
is
few
exciting.
minutes, a very special guest. So check out this
Somebody
track
very important, apparently.
and get excited for when we come back.
This time I might just disappear. 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 Try and hear me, then I'm done. 'Cause I might just say this once. Seen this play out in my dream, it doesn't matter. Pack again up the ghost. Fuck it's you I hate the most. Really there's no guarantee, it doesn't matter. This time I might just disappear. 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 This time I might just disappear.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, we have a very special guest here on the show tonight. We are actually, and I am like unbelievably excited.
This is the greatest moment of our young careers,
we are
I think.
actually going to have an appearance from President Obama on our show tonight. No kidding. Just in time for one of our very new segments.
And now it's time for another edition of Obama Reads Rap Songs.
All right. I'm so excited. Hello. Hey. Hello, Mr. Obama.
Hello there.
Hi. Hey. Hi, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Hi, Mr. Obama. Thank you so much for being on the show today, Mr. President.
Oh, I'm just glad to be on the show.
Seriously, it's a huge honor. I'm super excited. So I remember we talked earlier, and you said that you would be willing to read a rap song for us. Is that still the case?
Yes, it appears in front of me here I have the lyrics to Feeling Myself by Will.i.am.
All right, well, whenever you're ready, sir, thank you so much.
All right. It goes, I be everywhere, everybody knows me. Super fresh, what a dope styling. Honey on my wrist, couple carrots on my neck. Givenchy keeps the chickens in check. All these car keys drive them chickens to my crib. Jewel Heel got somebody slipping in my bed. She give me IQ, that means she got ahead. I don't know how comfortable I am with it.
No,
I got it.
Please, Mr.
Sasha and Malia were listening.
Please, Mr. President, please just keep going just a little bit longer.
You sound amazing, Mr. President.
A little bit more. All right. I just give the beats. I don't give a bread. Because we be in the club, bottles on deck, and God damn it, I'm feeling myself. I'm going to have to stop there.
No, you sound
sorry.
great, Mr. President. This is amazing. Please continue for our viewers, please.
No, I'm going to have to cut you off there. I'm sorry. I got a few things to do. I hear Michelle calling me. Perhaps another time.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. All right. Thank you, Mr. President, so much. This has been another segment of Obama Reads Rap Songs. We're going to go into our next song. This is a little bit of a throwback Thursday track. I can't keep a straight face. It's Ray Charles by...
Ray Charles, boy, open your eyes. A girl like me ain't waiting all night. Ooh, boy, better think twice. I got that honey, that sugar, that's Ray Charles, boy, open your eyes. A girl like me ain't waiting all night. Ooh, boy, better think twice. I got that honey, that sugar, that's Ray Charles.
Yeah, hey yo, I'm feeling like Ray Charles. I got my shades on, I don't know where they are. You couldn't find me even if you had a radar. And I spit rapidly, AKA I make the music with the soul of the blind man. They be amazed how I get them ladies and climb in. And they try to do it, but they're blind to the fact that they're just stuck in the trap, but staying right where they at. But I'm Ray Charles, Miss A calls, talking to my dime and my Miss A calls. And I spit tough, bet you I'm a last great ball. I'm going 8, y'all, I'm the new Ray Charles. I don't need no walking stick, my shit costs the grip. I get out the mouthwash if you talking shit. And I can hear the evil, but I won't see it. And if the blood go out, you better reheat it.
I got my black shades on, smoking till it's gone, head to the sky, feeling so hard. Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. Black shades on, dancing to my song, looking so fly, I'm feeling so calm. I'm Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. I'm Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles.
Boy, open your eyes. A girl like me ain't waiting all night. Ooh, boy, better think twice. I got that honey, that sugar, that's
Yeah, and I think I'm preheated oven. They hear me spit, they think they know me like they cousin. But it's okay, we at the door, that means we buzzing. That ass McDonald's and baby, I think I'm loving it. But you know, that size doesn't fit. MC Hammer with this shit, like why the fuck would I quit? Let's hire 40 people and get like 40 cars. And I wouldn't even drive, cause I would be Ray Charles. See it, just say what up, like how the fuck is he talking? He don't even trip, like how the fuck is he walking? I'm blind, man, yeah, like them 3 blind mice. And them haters, I'ma throw it on them. Tell them down, I don't need no walking stick. My shit costs the grip. I get out the mouthwash if you talking shit. And I can hear the evil, but I won't see it. And if the blood go out, you better reheat it.
I got my black shades on, smoking till it's gone, head to the sky, feeling so hard. Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. Black shades on, dancing to my song, looking so fly, I'm feeling so calm. I'm Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. I'm Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles.
boy, open your eyes. A girl like me ain't waiting all night. Ooh, boy, better think twice. I got that honey, that sugar, that's right. You're too blind to see it. You're too blind to see it.
I got my black shades on, smoking till it's gone, head to the sky, feeling so hard. Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. Black shades on, dancing to my song, looking so fly, I'm feeling so calm. I'm Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. I'm Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. My black shades on, smoking till it's gone, head to the sky, feeling so on. Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. Black shades on, dancing to my song. Looking so fly, I'm feeling so gone. I'm Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles. I'm Ray Charles, I'm Ray Charles.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ansel Show. One of my favorite tracks right there by Chitty Bang Ray Charles. I just realized, though, I did not play the clean version. I'm so sorry about that. This is an AM station, so we are governed under certain censorship guidelines, so promise that will never happen in the future.
Ansel, my ears.
I know. Tyler's sensibilities are rocked right now. You can't even tell. So, next thing we wanted to talk about, Facebook.
Yeah, the increasingly relevant Facebook.
Yes, going the route of MySpace, it seems like. But in
God,
order
I
to
hope
not
so.
go the route of MySpace, they have just purchased an app called Who Say?
No, WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
That's clever. WhatsApp.
What is app, really?
Nothing. AZ legislature just dropped SB 1062. I don't know. You heard?
Oh, snap.
I don't know if you heard.
WhatsApp, a extremely popular, fast-growing messaging service.
Almost as popular as Tyler Johnson. But
Almost as popular as me. You guys, I got like upwards of 50 Twitter followers.
Oh, man.
Buy me
just
for
lost a
$19
Twitter
billion.
follower today. That's sad. I know. It's always sad when you lose a Twitter follower, even
It
if it's
really
just like a
is.
spam account.
Yeah,
You're
because that was like a robot reading those tweets.
Yeah, you're like,
Probably laughing too.
you're like, even though it's a spam account, it was my spam account. Anyway, so Facebook, but WhatsApp.
WhatsApp,
Say WhatsApp, the app.
Yeah, for $19 billion, which is a boatload of cash.
Yeah, it is a boatload of cash considering it's like actually a copy of Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, WhatsApp, the great messaging app that basically does everything that Facebook Messenger does for $1 a year. WhatsApp, the thing that Facebook actually bought is WhatsApp's user base, which is growing incredibly fast. They add over 1 million users a day right now. If they keep growing.
Have you used it? What about it?
I think I downloaded it once to send a picture to my mom because it was the only way that she could get photo messages for some reason. iPhones, they're not great devices.
But what about it makes it worth the $1 a month for in subscription fees?
Well, I think the messages don't count against your text messaging total. I believe
Most
that
people have unlimited. I don't know. Data as long as I'm in
not
Wi-Fi.
saying it's logical, Ansel.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
I believe that unlimited messaging is probably more expensive than $1 a year, so it might be a good buy. You can also send video and picture messages fairly easily. I believe
it does have a file size limit, correct? So maybe
yeah, but a pretty generous one. I don't know. Are people sending video messages a lot? I've never sent a video message.
I've sent a video, but I mean, I don't do it. If I'm gonna send a video, I'll post it or something, or text it. I don't know.
Put it on YouTube.
Yeah, put it on YouTube. So check this link out. But I don't know. I'm just curious to see. Obviously, people want to use this app, and Facebook thought it was a worthwhile investment. I mean, they were going to buy Snapchat for $3 billion. I use Snapchat. I love Snapchat. I can understand Snapchat.
I don't understand Snapchat, but I get trying to buy it for $3 billion. It's a interesting new idea. Something that no one else is doing, which, I don't know, maybe that's something. WhatsApp, though, is, I use Google Messenger. It's the same as Google Messenger, except it doesn't have my Google Plus account tied to it.
Google Plus. Google begging you to be part of their network.
I think... Oh, no, go
continue,
ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think what they really bought, as I was saying earlier, is WhatsApp's user base, which is growing incredibly fast. They'll hit 1 billion users sometime next year, and then that $1 a year, assuming that WhatsApp somehow is the only thing that's ever stayed popular on the internet for 19 years, will eventually pay off. It's so hard to predict. Tomorrow something that's for some reason better than WhatsApp could come out and everyone could leave. I think our business plan here, Ansel, ought to be to start a messaging app at 50 cents a year and just take everyone
just undercut
from WhatsApp and Facebook.
Yeah.
You can program, right?
Yeah, of course. That's why
Great.
I run a radio show. I'm a successful programmer, and I can make money that way. Okay, I feel like we're kind of ending our thing here, so we're gonna go to our next song. It's a little song by Modest Yahoo. You probably know him, but I do love this song. When we come back, got a few more things to talk about. Thanks for tuning in to the Ansel Show.
I told her you must go, you can't stay here. She said I know, since the death blow, my soul's been old like sand. I'm so tired, it's like my spirit expired. Remember when I was just a child, yeah? Now I feel like a star, a daybreak about to expire and get lost in the sun. Me and you, we gotta leave and just run and run. Don't wait for me while I'm down, 'cause I might not get up. All I have is right now. Can't find his way, can't live no more. I ache for her, but can't find my way. I can't live no more. She is not alone. Just before the light goes away, comes a child who collects all the reasons to be. The laughs and the smiles, moments of clarity. Exchanging them for another day. Exchanging them for another day. And so my heart continues to say, you are the only good thing that I have ever done. We will walk until my blood runs out, until my heart is burned. You are not alone. Here we go, it's you and me, gonna let go. Baby, leave, rip through negativity, find a place where we can be. I agree and I agree, we can't stay here, it's time to leave. We will walk, don't see a drum. Stay here. I said I know, but got no place to go. The nights are cold, and we need a place to be. Remember when I was just a child, yeah? Now I feel like a star, and daybreak about to expire and get lost in the sun. Me and you, we gotta leave and just run and run. Run and run. Run and run away. We can't stay. We can't stay. Until my blood runs out, until my heart is burned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, that was Modest Yahoo with We Will Walk. He's a decently popular guy, but still great song. Very
I listened to him back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day and still now. Very passionate singer. Jewish, if you couldn't tell.
Really?
Really?
I did not know that.
All right, so last thing I want to talk about.
Oh, we should before we get into the last topic, we should touch on the knowledge bomb that was dropped on us.
Yes, we had a bit
over
of
the
knowledge
break.
Bomb.
Special guest in the studio, my girlfriend Megan Lynch. Say hi, Megan.
Hey.
Let us know after we finished with that WhatsApp conversation that we were actually completely
you just
off
wanted
base.
everybody to know that you have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend. happened. Megan.
Sorry,
Megan
ladies.
is as smart as she is beautiful. She let
You
us
just wanted.
I'm getting so many points here, guys. She wanted to let us know that we were totally off base with that WhatsApp conversation. Facebook actually bought WhatsApp because they are hugely popular in Europe, where they do not have unlimited messaging plans, and Facebook has had a lot of trouble getting traction in Europe. So this potentially expands their European user base.
Or explains that Europeans are smarter than us.
Oh, they're so much smarter than us.
One of the two. All right, well, speaking of strange and weird people, Tyler, why don't you fill us in on this last one?
Okay, so just a small news story that I saw while I was browsing the interwebs earlier today. A high school student at a high school, coincidentally enough.
You think?
I do not know where the high school is. It's called Walpole High School. This student received a 1-hour detention sentence for calling his teacher a communist when she refused to play the United States versus Slovakia ice hockey game.
Of course.
And I say hats off to this young man. He is a true American.
Okay, Colbert. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's like the other day I had this guy was joking totally, but I was in my office and speaking of pulling like completely off subject jokes for like race cars or something like that. I was in my office and this guy was we needed to send them to the conference room because the area that we were in was too crowded.
Uh-huh.
And so I told the guy, okay, guys, I'm so sorry. You have to get up and go. And he's like, oh, it's because I'm black, right? It's because it's Black History Month. And I'm like, are you really going to
Ansel,
pull
how
this on
could
me
you?
right now? Like, you won't let me watch USA versus Canada. You're a communist.
Black History Month, Ansel.
I know. I'm horrible. And that teacher is racist. Not racist.
Communist.
She's communist. She's
a
against
gosh
America.
darn pinko.
Gosh darn pinko bastards. Like those folks at the Ansel show spitting their liberal agendas.
Oh, that's what we need, guys, is another Red Scare. Really weed out those commies. Like this teacher. Like, seriously, honestly, what lesson plan could be more important than United States versus Slovakia?
Learning
What are you
critical
teaching,
thinking
math?
and anything like that. Yeah, math now. Math is a communist agenda. It's all about making things equal, right? And that's communism, right?
Everything's always the same at the end of a math problem. Coincidence? I think not.
Obviously, a communist plot. And that rolls us in perfectly well to our final segment. Drum roll, please. Ansel reviews the movie of the week.
Oh.
This week, I'm going to be reviewing the documentary Inequality for All. It is a documentary from a guy named Robert Reich, who used to be the labor secretary under the Clinton administration. Ooh. It is a movie about income inequality in the United States. He proposes a very, very interesting and compelling thesis as to why the current economic system is perhaps not working for the average American. I would highly suggest you watch it. I just watched it recently and decided to make up an entire segment of my radio show to tell everybody about it. Again, that is called Inequality for All. The guy's name is Robert Reich. Check it out. We're going to be going into our last song of the night.
You know, I before we do, I got to say, I don't agree with this man's viewpoint. I don't like inequality. He wants it for everyone?
He's a communist, man. Oh, wait, no, that's the other way around. Oh, man.
He's a gosh darn capitalist.
He's a gosh darn capitalist. I don't even know where to go from this one. Any shout outs, Tyler? Thank you so much again for being on my show.
Shout out to my girlfriend hanging out in the studio, Megan Lynch.
Shout out to Megan Lynch. Always beautiful, always fun. She's rolling her eyes.
Ansel, how dare you call my girlfriend beautiful? Only I do
man.
that. Although it is true. You guys,
she's going bright red. Look at that.
Oh, I know her well, you guys, and she does not want to be here right now.
Make sure to follow Tyler.
Yeah,
on
follow me
media.
on. No one has followed me on Twitter in the 4 weeks since
would
I
have
first
figured
appeared on this show, and I am so disappointed, you guys.
Yeah, you're letting Tyler down. He's gonna be sad. Next week on the show, I have my good friend and also boss, Matt Friedman.
I thought you were gonna say lover.
No, I wish. No, I'm kidding. Matt Friedman coming on the show. Matt Friedman from the DJ company Revolution Entertainment. We're going to be doing some live mixing. It's going to be a Throwback Thursday show playing only your Throwback Thursday tracks. It's going to be sick. I'm so excited to have him on there.
TBT.
Hashtag TBT. Last song of the night. I've been repping this remix constantly. I want to play it again. It's just a beautiful song. It is a remix of the song I See Fire by Ed Sheeran. This is the Kygo remix. Again, I See Fire, the Kygo remix. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning into The Ansel Show. We'll see you next week.
This is you ending fire, then we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. And if we should die tonight, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, holding out fire. Prepare as we will watch the flames burn on and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire. Desolation